finally, 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 Pep Guardiola has decided to leave Manchester City after a 10-year spell at the club, and guess who replaces him? Former boss of Chelsea Football Club, Enzo Maresca. Is he going to succeed? Is he going to do well? Is he going to fill the shoes of Big Pep? We live to see. Anyways, welcome to the Highest Stakes. My name is The Man in Your Mirror. Just in case you don't know, I'm here to touch your soul.
It's the handsome baby. Listen.
Yes, so Pep Guardiola spent 10 years at Manchester City. He joined in 2016, and then we are in 2026 now. So he spent 10 years there, and he won a total of 20 trophies, including FA Cups, Premier League titles, Carabao Cups. He won a treble in 2023, 2022, 2023 campaign, or that particular season with Rodri. That was the period that Erling Haaland actually joined the club, and he helped them win the treble. And that was Pep Guardiola's second treble, by the way. His first treble was at FC Barcelona, and then he won his second one at Manchester City. So, I mean, anytime Pep Guardiola, or most of the time that Pep Guardiola went for press conferences, a couple of questions were posed to him, or humble questions or harmless questions were posed to him as when he is going to leave. Finally, he's leaving. I mean, he always find a way to dance around the question, or try to hit the question, or try to make us understand he will one day leave. He normally tells the journalist that he's going to leave one day. So the day has finally come. He's going to leave at the end of the season. And so yeah, he's really done well, and he has cemented his status as one of the greatest managers to ever coach the Premier League. Yes, so there is an ongoing debate as to whether Pep Guardiola is the greatest manager of all time, whether he is the GOAT. I mean, there is this comparison between him and Fergie, say Alex Ferguson, as to who is the greatest manager of all time. And I mean, to be able to say someone is the best, there has to be indicators or metrics to use. And so there has been this particular argument that has been on for a very long time. But considering what Pep has done in the last few years, you may want to, make a decision. You may want to make your decision. Yeah, so he's been replaced by Enzo Maresca, who used to coach, or who used to be the gaffer of Chelsea Football Club, who was, for me, unfairly sacked. If he was still, or he were to be in position, Chelsea would have been playing the Champions League by now, because they sacked him, brought in the Shakespearean manager in the name of Liam Rosino. Who didn't really do well at the club, and then they sacked him as well. So Enzo Maresca is the gaffer, will be the gaffer for Manchester City next season. And I've seen some Chelsea fans call him a traitor. Man was unfairly sacked. How do you call him a traitor? That's the bust my brain. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. He was unfairly sacked. He didn't finish his business. The managers or the owners of the team sacked him, and you are calling him a traitor. How is he a traitor? Or they don't understand the word traitor. They don't know the meaning of traitor. Eh? And I've also seen a few Chelsea fans say they miss him. They regret he leaving the club. Yeah. I mean, I've seen a few comments, but I've seen a vast majority of comments where I've seen some Chelsea fans chastise or lampoon him. I don't know why, but yeah. So perhaps I don't know whether he is joining Manchester City, or that's why they are making that remarks. But Maresca used to be an assistant of Pep. He was part of the season that, he was part of the assistants when Pep Guardiola won, or when Manchester City won the treble. That was 2022-2023 campaign season. And yeah, he was part of the assistants, and afterwards he moved on to Leicester, and then he won Leicester the championship. He brought them to the Premier League, and then Chelsea appointed him from 2024 to 2026. That's when he was sacked. So, and then he won them the UEFA Conference League, and then the FIFA Club World Cup, where they played PSG in the final, and they won by 3 goals to 0, which was actually quite surprising to a lot of people, because we didn't expect them to win, considering how PSG were in form that particular season. So yeah, he won 2 trophies with Chelsea and then one with Leicester City. So the question is he going to do well? Is he going to is he okay first? Is he the perfect replacement for Pep Guardiola? Yes, for me, yes. I mean, considering his experience in the Premier League, he's been there for years. I mean, he was part of the assistant coaches of Pep Guardiola, and then left to Leicester City, and then came back to coach um, Chelsea Football Club from 2024 to 2026. So I mean, he has that particular experience when it comes to the Premier League. So for me, yes. I mean, if you are looking at coaches around or managers around, for me, he's the perfect person now. Because no, I mean, he's worked with Pep before, so he understands Pep's philosophy. Perhaps he has, because of his experience too, he has his own philosophy. So the amalgamation of Pep's philosophy and his would perhaps help the team win trophies or titles. So, based on experience, like I said, based on experience in the Premier League, and then I mean played in Europe, so he also has that experience in Europe. And because he still has that relationship with Pep. Once in a while, he go fit contact Pep, make them just discuss, or I mean seek ideas from him. You know, be bad like that, because I remember Arteta also said he sometimes seek talks to Pep, and then he seeks ideologies or ideas from him. Because I remember that particular time when they were going to play Real Madrid. I remember he said he called Pep, and then they had a discussion before the the match. So yes, for me, I think he's the perfect replacement. But as to whether he's going to fill the shoes of Pep, he's going to do well with as Pep did. For that one, I can't tell. I mean, we live to see what happens. I'm not sure people envision him to win the Conference League and then a FIFA Club World Cup with Chelsea. Not people in the wildest dreams of a lot of people, but he did. So now he's going to compete against Arteta. He's going to compete against Alonso, who has been appointed as the gaffer of Chelsea Football Club. He's going to go against or compete with Arne Slot and then Michael Carrick. New generation of football football coaches. And then they need to be. I mean, they need to give Arteta a competition. Otherwise, Arteta will be winning the leagues. Charlie, Arteta will win the leagues. I wish if he go vex. So yes, they need to give him competition. I feel Enzo Maresca will do that job very well. Yes, considering his experience in the Premier League. Alonso is also now. I mean, even though he has played in the league as a player, it's his first time coming into the league to coach or manage a team. So perhaps he may struggle or perhaps he may do well, because Ancelotti also first season he won the league. So anything can happen. And so yeah, we need to see. So now the question is, where is Pep Guardiola going to? Is he going on sabbatical leave? Is he retiring from managerial? Is he retiring from being a manager? Is he retiring? Is he going to, I mean, coach a different team? Where is he going next? That's the question that it's on my mind. And then two, now, Barcelona fans, okay, I wouldn't say Barcelona fans. Normally, when you're a fan of a particular player or coach, when a player moves to a different team, you the fans also move with that particular player or coach. So for instance, Messi left Barcelona and then joined PSG. Barcelona fans followed him to PSG. And now from PSG to Inter Miami, Barcelona fans are supporting Inter Miami. Pep Guardiola left um, Barcelona, considering how he performed or his performance at the club, the love that he showed the club, he still even loves the club despite coaching Manchester City. He still has the club at heart. Because of that, Barcelona fans support Manchester City. So that's like an England headquarters for Barcelona. So we followed him. So now the question is, are we Barcelona fans, are we going to still support Manchester City, or we are going to where Pep Guardiola is going to? Hey, it go hard, bro. I mean, next season is going to be brutal, because we have Enzo Maresca, we have Alonso, we have Ancelotti, we have Arteta, we have Michael Carrick, we have good evening, good evening, good evening. And we have Don Emery as well. So let's see, and then we have, I don't know if what's this guy's name? De Zerbi will not be relegated. Tottenham. I mean, it's going to be exciting to see all these managers compete for the EPL and other trophies in England. So yeah, my name is the man in your mirror. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. I am Audi.